Man, what's up, world? What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's going on, man? I hope everybody's having a good day. Uh, man, but let's jump right into it, man. So, breaking news, of course, we had this white supremacist 18-year-old who up here in Buffalo, New York, then shot 13 people, killed 10, and the allegations say that he was intended to target black people, and that he has used white supremacist rhetoric. Allegedly, he had went live while he was doing this heinous crime, heinous act, and his intentions was to kill, similar to like Dylan Roof was his intention was to kill as many black people as he could. So I want to cover a few different things, try to make it quick as possible. But before I get into it, I just want to just kind of say, like, man, this enough is enough. We get to a point to where we as a black community, as black people, and here in the U.S., we got to start holding our politicians and people who call themselves leaders in our community accountable, because too many times this stuff is happening too frequently. You had the Dylan Roof situation. You have situations like Tamir Rice. You have situations like Trayvon Martin, and just so many people who lives have been taken due to white supremacy. And my question is, when are these white supremacist hate groups gonna be, brought under RICO charges? We talk about Young Thug, and they were being brought under charges, and all of these rappers and gang members, XYZ, are under all these investigations. When we gonna do some investigations into these white supremacist hate groups and start locking these people up? It seems like these people get a pass, and it's almost like, this is what it's gonna be. You just need to get over it and accept it. So, enough is really needs to be enough, and we need to get focused. A lot of us like to party, club, and kick it and hang out. That's all fine and good and dandy, but it comes a time and place for everything. And this stuff is continuing to happen, I believe, because we're not stepping up and doing anything about it. So let's get into this article. All right, so CNN posts 10 dead in mass shooting at Buffalo supermarket. All right, 10 people were killed and 3 injured during mass shooting at a Buffalo, New York supermarket Saturday afternoon, according to the city's police commissioner. The shooting has been investigated as a hate crime and an act of racially motivated violent extremism. The U.S. Attorney General said the suspect was arraigned on a first-degree murder charge on Saturday evening. Now, my question is, on a first-degree murder charge, shouldn't it be multiple first-degree murder charges, right? And this kid is allegedly 18 years old, and I'm pretty sure, I bet they come out and say he's going to be a lone wolf. He has no affiliation with no specific type of hate group, white supremacist group, whether it be, what they got, the Proud Boys, the KKK, and it's just so many different groups that really need to be annihilated and brought up under federal charges by our government. But that's yet to be done because we don't hold these people accountable. We'll get up here and talk about Kim Kardashian. You look at my views, you see all the videos that talk about celebrity nonsense, or the videos that have the most popularity. And I did that just to kind of drive that point home. When we talk about Young Thug, we talk about Kim Kardashian, we talk about Shakira Richardson cursing, we talk about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. All of those views seem to get all the attention, and issues like this that are really affecting our community it seems to have no weight. It's just like we just seem to not care. So we need to get off of that, guys, and start readjusting our mindsets and holding these people accountable. All right, it says 10 people were killed in a racially motivated mass shooting at a supermarket in Buffalo on Saturday by a suspect in tactical gear. So his guy already knew what he was doing, who was live streaming the attack, law enforcement officials said during the news conference. Here's what we know about the attack, how the attack unfolded. Buffalo Police Commissioner Joseph Gramiglia said the suspect drove to the Tops Friendly's Market store around 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time wearing tactical gear. He shot 4 people in the parking lot, Gramiglia said, and then went inside the store. where a security guard engaged him. The suspect shot and killed the guard and then continued to work his way through the store, Gramagalia said. Now, this is an 18-year-old allegedly, and the 18-year-old is this tactically savvy to where he did engaged in a gun battle with the security guard and shot and killed the security guard. About the victims, a total of 13 people were shot, 10 fatally, officials said, and 4 of the people who were shot were store employees. Wow, including the security guard. Out of the 13 victims, 11 are black, while 2 are white, according to Gramagalia. All right, and we've mentioned it so many times. This guy was not killed. This shooter was not killed. He was taken to court, just like Dylan Roof taken to court. These people couldn't get arrested, without some type of confrontation, with the type of confrontation that does not cost them their lives. And that's becoming it's becoming a well-known and a commonplace situation, to where it makes it seem like what we have been saying is the truth, to where so many times people have been saying that we tripping, we not speaking on truth, this just happens. Black, white people go through the same situations too, right? All right, so there is a hate crime investigation. Saturday's mass shooting in Buffalo is being investigated as a hate crime, the FBI said. Officials did not elaborate. At the news conference, Stephen Belongia, special agent in charge of the FBI Buffalo field office, said, "We will bring all the resources of the federal government to bear on this case, the number one priority of the Department of Justice, and I can assure you, the citizens of this community, that anything we can do at the federal level with this case will be done, and justice will be served for the victims." All right, the shooting was live streamed, Twitch. I think that's some type of white supremacist social media site. I could be mistaken, but Twitch, the popular live streaming platform best known for gaming, okay, confirmed on Saturday that the shooting suspect used his platform to stream a live broadcast during the attack. CNN has obtained a portion of the Twitch live stream that shows the shooter pulling up to the market. Officials are reviewing the possible manifesto. 2 law enforcement officials told CNN the investigators told that the investigators are reviewing a purported manifesto posted online in connection with the Buffalo mass shooting probe. All right, so let's see. Buffalo mass shooter. Let's go manifesto. It may be on there, may not be. So I'm just gonna since we on here, we're just gonna look and see if it's on anything on there. It says the Buffalo mass shooter wore the N-word on his rifle. Okay. And here's a picture of the guy right here, guys. Let's see, I got this. Let me share the screen. Y'all that's on here. All right, let me stop sharing this one and let me share this other. Here's a picture of the guy right here. Here's a picture of him right here. Let's see, where is it? All right, here it is right here. So here's a picture of the guy right here. White supremacists confirmed. We have chilling details of the Buffalo mass shooting. So let's see. I'm gonna scroll down this article, see if there's anything about this manifesto in here. But Buffalo mass shooter wrote N-word on his rifle. Live stream his crimes. So this the guy right here. All right, so local authorities confirmed it was an 18-year-old white male who committed the crime, but they didn't release any new information. We obviously had to dig because the rumors about this shooter started flooding the web. There's a video of the full live stream that the shooter posted on his Twitch account, but watching it won't be any good for anybody. It's a terrible event that shouldn't be publicized. All right. So I'm pretty sure in the next few days, let's see. I'm pretty sure in the next few days this video will be coming out. All right. So let's see where this takes us in. Oh, this is Twitter. All right, but I'm pretty sure in the next few days, the video may be coming out. Of course, I don't want to show the video. Here he is right here. Here he is right here. No America. It wasn't a Muslim, brown guy, or some other minority. It was yet another white male who decided to go on a shooting rampage in Buffalo and take our innocent lives. And no, I would not look upon every young white male as a mass shooter. Of course. All right. So this is the guy right here. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is, since I got it, I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot the video, screenshot the picture, just in case for some mysterious reason the picture starts to come down. But I'm pretty sure, this guy's picture is gonna be plastered everywhere, and maybe the manifesto will come out, and maybe it won't. But all right, so let me stop sharing that, and let me get. And I want to go to this video that I saw on CNN a second ago. So as this news was breaking, right, and this is what makes me wonder: like, does the media plant people, in place to bring us information, and also either kind of push their narrative? Now, I posted this video right here. Let me show this video real quick. And it's of this lady right here. And I apologize for the video. I shot this at the house. I just had to hurry up, use my DVR, rewind it real quick. But this is video right here. It's a black lady with this loud orange hair. And she goes on to talk about the shooting. And it looks like when you watch the video, it looks like she has almost like a smirk on her face, like she really wanted to try to doing this just to get on TV to get some attention. She has this loud orange hair, has this little smirk on her face, and then also at the end of the video, she says, "There is no black, there is no white, there's only mental illness." And that really kind of, made me raise my eyebrow, like, what is she talking about? We always say that, in spite of white supremacy, in spite of racism in this country, we have to be successful. But we don't never say there is no racism. We know there's racism, but we just say in spite of racism, we have to be successful, right? So anyway, let me play this video. It's not gonna be that loud, but I'm doing it loud again.
We have this very kind woman. You said that you saw us on the news and you wanted to come and bring us water.
I had to bring water, food. Wegmans is going to donate sandwiches to the family. I just don't know what to.
All right, I'm turning it up a little bit. Hopefully you can hear it. But as you see at the beginning of the video, she kind of starts out the video with a little smirk, and you may not have heard it, but she said she came down there to bring sandwiches, water, food for the victims. Who out there needs a sandwich? Who are you bringing food and sandwiches to? Then notice the her. All right, and continue on.
I don't even want to be in the news. It's not
Is she smiling?
It's more so about Buffalo Strong. Like, I'm not even from Buffalo, but the piece that hurts. I don't mean it hurts.
Oh my gosh, it's raw. Okay, it's raw, and that is the way that you are feeling right now. And you had to get here, and you had to feel and experience this.
I had to get up and come out here and just bring water, bring sandwiches, something, some peace, some type of comfort. Tomorrow I'm going to come and I'm going to light candles. It went from 4 people to 8 people to 10 people, and this is just senseless. It's ridiculous. It just happened in D.C. Just enough is enough.
And you live in this community.
Yes, I do. Yes,
have you gone to this Tops before?
Yes, I do. And my daughter lives right over here. So I was scared that my baby was a victim. Matter of fact, my daughter's best friend was in there in the bathroom hiding when it all happened.
Can you tell us a little bit about more of what she was saying?
She was scared for her life. She just was in the bathroom hiding. She said she heard gunshots and she ran into the bathroom. She's scared for her life. So, but the first thing I thought was to call my daughter to make sure that she was okay and her friends were okay because they from this community. This is crazy. It's just, I'm baffled.
Where do you go from here? I know you felt, just as a community member, you wanted to be here and offer support.
I'm going to go back to law school so I can be a paralegal and I can help the community better. Obviously, something.
All right, did you hear what she just said? She said she gonna go to law school to become a paralegal. And if you know what a paralegal is just an assistant to a lawyer. Paralegal not getting up there and trying no case, man. Like, get serious, lady. And then she got this orange wig on. Like, how many of y'all really think that this lady's finna go to college? Go to law school? Seriously.
Something's going on really wrong across America, across the world. And what we need to do is stand up and be stronger together. There's no white, there's no black. There's just like mental health issues. People have issues. And
all right, let's hear that again. You hear that? There's no white, there's no black. They're just mental health issues
across the world. And what we need to do is stand up and be stronger together. There's no white, there's no black. There's just like mental health issues. People have issues, and we need to address these issues. We need to be here for each other.
Couldn't agree with her more. You were.
And of course, CNN comes in, couldn't agree with her more. Man, cut it out. And this is the problem that we experience and that we're having in our community on a constant basis, guys. Like, these people come in here and pander to our people, and then take advantage of us at the same time. So I had one more article I want to show, and I know that this is going to continue to come out. So we'll do more unveiling of the information as it unfolds. But I noticed this couple too. I haven't seen this video, but I noticed this couple too. So one thing I noticed about this couple, once again, we got this colored hair with this colored hair. And no knock on people who wear colored hair, man. But at the same time, I'm like, the news media knows how to pick them, right? And I just feel like we need to start taking things, and I say we, black people in America, especially American descendants of slaves or FBA Foundation, however you want to name it, need to start taking things more serious. We spend too much time playing around, clubbing, celebrity gossiping, and not, taking things serious. And this is why things like this are continuing to happen in our community. Well, let's just watch this video. I haven't seen it yet, so I just wanted to see it because I saw the hair, and I just had to pause and hear it right here real quick. All right, real quick for play. This is interesting. The shooter was dressed in body armor, had a military-grade helmet on his head, and was armed with a high-powered rifle, police sources say. Shooter had a camera that we know he was live streaming. Okay, so this boy really came in there ready. All right, looks like he was in the Army. Harris thought she heard 70 shots.
This is Chanel Harris, and you're an operation manager at Tops. Can you tell me what you experienced?
Well, I experienced today when I was in the store. I was working, and
what were you doing?
Putting up groceries, and heard a noise. Then it got louder and closer, and everybody started running towards the back. I got stumbled a few times before I was able to get out. And by the time I got out, I ran around the front of the building, experienced someone getting shot. And I ran back because I was looking for my daughter. But we both okay.
Okay, so your daughter, what does she do there?
She worked as a grocery clerk.
Okay, as a grocery. Did you see the shooter?
I seen him.
What did he look like?
He had army fatigue stuff on, and he was dressed like he was dressed for army.
Tall, white male.
White male.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he was in like army fatigues. Yes. I heard helmet. I heard.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. And what kind of, like a rifle?
Rifle. I seen all that, and I ran back at this.
Yeah.
So he still was shooting.
So you were trying to find your daughter during this. And how many shots do you think were fired during this?
Over 70.
Oh my God.
It was
a lot.
Repetitive.
And so how did you escape?
Through the back door.
Okay. And you said you fell a couple times trying to get out.
I got stumbled a couple of times.
And how full was the store?
It was full. It was full this weekend. It was full today. It's back. So it's
And you said someone was shot in front of you?
I witnessed one of them.
I'm so glad your brother's here for you. And
yeah, surprised me. I didn't even know he was here.
Yeah, he was on his way. Tops. Everybody comes to the supermarket,
exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Even across town. I live across town. I work here.
Yeah, and can you tell me about how you're?
Like, I don't know, man. Just from my perspective, though, guys, I'm gonna get back to the video, but how many people experience something like this and can have this many smiles on their face? Like, I could be tripping, and let me know if I am, of course. But if you just went through something like this, where's the smiles coming from? Why are you smiling? Like, I swear, like everybody's smirking in this video. And then when the reporter's asking her to say, hey, okay, what happened? The lady gives a couple. She says probably about 15 seconds worth of stuff, and then the reporter has to ask her, "Okay, you saw somebody shot? You know, what did he look like? Did you see the shooter? How did you escape?" Don't you think if somebody said, "Hey, you were just involved in this situation. Tell me what happened." Hey, man, look, I was at work. Came to the front. I started hearing some shots. There was this white dude. I seen him shooting people, and I saw somebody get shot in front of me. And I ran out the back door. It was about I don't know how many shots it was. I couldn't even keep count. It was so many shots. To me, that is a description of what you saw. Not I ran in. I was at work. I heard something. I saw my daughter. Okay, man. So that's some questionable stuff to me, you know. So I just want to what you know. Nobody can articulate really what happened, you know, holistically.
I mean, what do you think of? I mean, this is a mass shooting, right? It's
like a nightmare. Like a dream, but I know it's not a dream, but it's just
you never experienced.
Yes, like you see this on TV, you hear about on TV, and everything, and like the schools and things like that.
Right.
I never thought I would be one of them.
Yeah. So were you hiding in the back, or did you just run out the back?
I ran out the back as I got stumbled. I was running with everybody else.
Yeah. And where did you find your daughter? In the store or outside?
I found her outside,
Outside,
and outside.
And what did you think when you?
I just think I just grabbed her. I hugged her.
Oh my gosh! And how long did it take for you to find her?
As soon as we tomorrow,
Okay.
it was
Yeah.
other people.
Okay.
Because so many people was missing, and they were grabbing as saying this name, that name. When I seen her face,
Back here, got this colored hair back here.
so I seen her, but I was already with my niece. She was already outside with all of us.
Okay. Oh, you found her. You found her first.
I
Okay.
seen her first. Thank God she was out there. Squirted all the boys on the backside. And SWAT had SWAT and special units was there. So they started gathering everybody together. We started going back there and looking for other people. That was employees.
Man, I'm gonna stop it right there, man. So okay, cool. So I think I kind of made my point on this. But you know, so this is a very unfortunate situation, very drastic, a horrible situation, and you know, things like this have to stop in our community. But the only way it's gonna stop is if we hold these so-called leaders accountable by prosecuting these groups, these Proud Boys and these Klan groups, or you know, these white supremacist groups. Just say it is what it is. We have to hold these people accountable. We got to stop playing so much. We got to stop being so entertained by celebrity gossip and nonsense, you know. So you guys have a good day. You know, pray for these people and the victims of this situation, and take care of yourselves and one another, guys. And you know, let's band together as much as possible and try to turn some things around. I'm out this thing. Peace.